Exclusive body cam video showing Catoosa officers arresting a woman they say left her 16-month-old child in her car for more than 5 hours while she gambled at the Hard Rock Casino. Thanks for joining us. I'm Craig Day.
And I'm Tatum Gwynn. Police say Daisy Yeager told them she had only been inside for 20 minutes, but they say surveillance video at the casino showed otherwise. Police tell News on 6's Reagan Ledbetter that Yeager left the car running, but they say that doesn't matter one bit. Reagan?
Craig and Tatum, police say this was reckless and completely irresponsible as a parent. They say Daisy Yeager got here to the Hard Rock at 9:30 in the morning and never came back out to check on her child until police found him 5 hours later.
Can I explain something to you?
What?
I had him at 25 weeks.
This is video of police rescuing a 16-month-old baby out of a car at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. Security noticed the car running and found the baby locked inside.
Is the car running? I can't hear.
As police were investigating, they say Daisy Yeager ran out of the casino.
I'm stop right here. Give me your ID real quick. Why are we leaving a baby in the car?
I went to go find his dad.
Why are we leaving an infant in the car?
I went to go find his dad.
This is stuff I put people in prison for. Why are we leaving an infant in the car?
I was literally out.
We need to make sure this kid is okay. It's okay.
I'm a nurse.
Is that kid okay?
The mom said that she had gave birth to the child early. I guess it had some medical problems. It had a feeding tube that hadn't been addressed. They got to the hospital. The child had just a filthy diaper.
Police say Yeager gave them several different stories about what happened, but police say casino staff watched the surveillance video and it showed Yeager went inside in the morning and never left.
Did you gamble a little bit when you got here?
Chief Ronnie Benide says, unfortunately, they investigate cases where kids are accidentally left in cars. But he says this was intentional, which he says makes it even worse.
How responsible can you be? I mean, if you got a problem, get help, especially if it's to the point to where you're endangering your children. Somebody could break into that car and steal the car. The car could quit running. The air conditioner could stop.
Yeager bonded out of jail but is now charged with child neglect. Police say the child is okay and is now in the care of child welfare. Live in Catoosa, Reagan Ledbetter, Oklahoma's Own News.
Y'all will not believe what I just found out. Okay, backstory. My son was 5 months old. I was at the hair store and I was pulling in and it was hot as fuck, and I ended up seeing a baby in the back of a car. A lady had left her baby in the back of a car. The baby had to be like 4 months old. So of course I'm panicking and I'm trying to kick the door or whatever, trying to get the baby out. The baby in the back seat, like screaming, panicking, like, just trying to fucking breathe. People coming out trying to figure out what's going on, and I'm kicking the door. I cannot get this baby out, y'all. I cannot get the baby out. So all of a sudden, the mama comes out and unlocks the door, and she talking about, can you not tell my husband I did this? And I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm about to beat this bitch ass. I should have called the police on this bitch, and I didn't. And I wish to God I did. Now, 8 years later, why this bitch did the same shit again with the same little girl, left the baby in the back seat of a fucking car for 8 hours while she went to work. Y'all, the little girl's gone now. She is gone, and I just found out while I'm at work. Like,
Hey, shalom, shalom. Keepers of sheep. Yasil, back with another lesson. Lord will, this video is edifying. Before we begin, I'd like to first start off by giving all praise, all honor, and all glory to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom, and shalom to the hopeful elect. All right, and today's lesson will be titled, Deadbeat mothers are now more common than fathers. All right. And as you can see, this lesson is inspired by the two clips I played at the beginning of the lesson. And as you can see in those clips, we have two mothers who abandoned their childs, one to work and one to gamble. Okay. And this is just results of the curses, man. These are results of the curses of the book of Deuteronomy. Okay? And before we dive into the lesson, I just want to grab the definition of deadbeat. Because often, people hear this word deadbeat and they use it, all right, out of context. They just like to throw it on, on fathers, on men. Are you a deadbeat father? Blah, 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 whatever. But not only are fathers deadbeat, but a woman can also be a deadbeat mother. Right? So this is deadbeat. All right, this is from dictionary.com. And it reads, a person who deliberately avoids paying debts or neglects responsibilities. Right? That last part is where it pinpoints these two women, these two deadbeat mothers, because they neglected their responsibilities. All right, and like I said, ultimately this is a result of the curses, right? But it's sad because in one situation you have a woman who's trying to work, right? And maybe she didn't have a babysitter or whatever the circumstances was. Like I said, again, that's all a part of the curses. So she was trying to fulfill one responsibility, paying the bills, right? But at the same time, she neglected one responsibility. But that's why you need that order in the household. You need that structure, that family structure. You need that men, women, children. All right. We need that Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shai. All right. Men, women, children. Slakia. We need that order, man. Okay. But yeah, I said it's truly sad because I said, like I said, you got one mother trying to, I guess, do the right thing. And this, and from the video, this wasn't her first time leaving her child out. I guess she's been, struggling for years and trying to work for years or whatever it may be. But neglecting your responsibilities, this makes you a deadbeat mother in today's society. And like going back to the title, it's more common now. It's more common than hear about deadbeat fathers. But yeah, we'll dive into the lesson, man, because like I said, because you still have deadbeat fathers to this day. They neglect their responsibilities. But again, these deadbeat mothers and deadbeat fathers, it's all a part of the curses. It's just now that the mothers are more common because the assistance, all the assistance they had, far as welfare, WIC, child support, food stamps. All right, they had all these assistance, but the help, that help is not equivalent to a father being there. All right, the father being in the picture. All right, so Esau split up the home structure. Okay, the order. All right, he left our women to depend on his system. All right, so this is a result of women. This is the result of women abusing and abandoning their children. All right, depending on on Esau's beast system, on his ways, on his philosophies, on his order, on his laws. All right, on his way of thinking. So we'll start off in the book of Deuteronomy 28 and 56. And it reads, Deuteronomy 28 and 56, the tender and delicate woman among you, which will not adventure to set the sole of her feet upon the ground for delicateness and tenderness, her eye shall be evil towards the husband of her bosom, and towards her son, and towards her daughter. Right? All right. This woman doesn't, this woman in the book of Deuteronomy. All right, the Israelite woman. All right, you so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American women. All right, this woman doesn't see her children and her husband All right, as she sees, she doesn't see them as children. She doesn't see her husband as a husband. She sees them as a get-rich-quick scheme, as a bag, they call it in today's society, or maybe a burden or extra weight on their shoulders. All right, that's their evil eye. All right, that's why you see these situations, like like the women abandoning their women, like the women abandoning their children in the cars. All right, that's why you see these type of situations, right? Let's get Deuteronomy 28:32. This is a good one too. Deuteronomy 28:32, and it reads, "Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people, and thy eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long, and there shall be no might in thy hand." And that's what you seen, man. I think in the first clip, with the woman at the casino, they took a child. Okay, they took a child into child services, and the other woman, her child died. All right, not that the woman in the casino, she probably didn't really truly care at all in the first place, but this is a part of the curses, man. We won't be able to enjoy our children. Okay, people, and this happened in slavery, but it still happens today. All right, this is a result of the sins. All right, they taking our children. Like I said, in the times of slavery, and still today. All right, but today is different. It's not that they taking our children to separate them for us. For slavery purpose. All right, but it's the way of the system. All right, it's the laws, it's the unrighteous decrees. Right, but that's why you see so many sorry mothers now. Because they thought this system was on their side. All right, but the Israelite man, we always knew that the system was against us, because we never got those assistances. Men never got child support. Men never got welfare, WIC. These things was always set up. Housing authority. Section 8. All these things were set up for the women, for the Israelite women. All right. One more precept and we'll close out. Let's get Titus 2, and we'll start at 1. And it reads, Titus 2:1, "But speak thou the things which become sound doctrine, that the aged men be sober, grave-tempered, sound in faith, in charity, in patience. The aged women likewise, that they be in behavior as becometh holiness, not false accusers, not given to much wine, teachers of good things, that they may teach the young women to be sober, to love their husbands, to love their children. All right, to be discreet, chaste keepers at home, good, obedient to their own husbands, that the word of God be not blasphemy." And see, that's the thing. When women dishonor their husbands or children, ultimately you're dishonoring the Most High in His law, statutes, and commandments. All right, because that's part of the law, statutes, and commandments. To uphold your husband, love your children, keep your children, things of that nature, man. All right, this is the order that things were supposed to be in for both men and women. But again, due to the curses, all right, we read in the book of Deuteronomy, we fell from this way because of sin. All right, and now we've become the totally opposite. All right, of what we just read in the book of Titus. So hey, man, Lord, what this video was edifying. Until next time, I'd like to close out by giving all praise, all honor, and all glory to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rekah Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom, and shalom to the hopeful elect.